Okay, so new day, and here's what's gonna happen. As you can already tell, the video today is gonna be shot in 60 frames per second, which means it's like ultra high def. And I don't like shooting in this frame, but for sakes of just trying to use it and trying to see if I like it or not, really, I'm gonna make a video. Today's video is going to be about me. Yes, you! Making a skateboard, snowboard out of skis. What? Let's get started on this build. We need tools and we need materials. First, skis. Oh, I think it'd be helpful to get a skateboard, right? Skateboard, got the skateboard, very cool. That wasn't necessary, but who really cares? That board was for free. Somebody gave it to me. Okay, for test one, we need to make sure these skis actually work in snow. Now, the snow is not fantastic right now. It's not very, like, compact. It's really slushy and soft, which is cool, I guess, but not for what we're trying to do. So we're gonna try that, and today it's just gonna be me. I am me. And you. I am you. And broken tripod, if you remember that video. It's just broke it. All right, test one, we're gonna see if the skateboard works. Concrete, so it's not, I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen or whatnot. Here's my dilemma, I go. And like, it doesn't slide very well. It just kind of gets plowed into the snow. So that's how it came up with, the idea for a snowboard skateboard. Now these exist on the internet, but they're like $200, almost $300. I don't know, don't quote me, here's a picture. Quite frankly, I can make one at home because I have an empty deck that I'm never gonna use and there's not enough carpet in the house to use it, so no carpet skateboarding. These skis, I paid for like $5 and I don't have a boot to try them, so I'm just gonna see if it works better than skateboard. Which I think it does. The foot would go there. Slides 100 times better. So here's the dilemma. I gotta get my skateboard on here. I have a problem with this thing. It's in the way, so I can cut to about that part and still have some overhang here at the top. I can fit about 3 pieces, so I don't know whether to go with the front piece with the little like lip at the end, which I think is a good idea because then it would push snow out of the way rather than it caving in. Or I should use the back because the back has just a tiny little lip, if you can see. I think I'm gonna take the front part and cut it where I can. Yeah, because that way it looks like it'll be like that. Look at that. It like curves over. I think it's gonna work, you guys. And I accidentally broke the other shoe, so this thing's useless. That hurt my eardrums. Don't do that at home. Gotta get this one off. My drill doesn't fit through there. It's too long, so I need a... You know what? I had a better idea. Why am I unscrewing it if I'm just gonna cut it right here? That makes no sense. I'm just wasting time. So we're just gonna chop it in half. Don't try this at home. I'm gonna try this with my $4 saw that I got at the thrift store. I am a professional, okay? So I am an audio engineer, and this is really loud, so I need some earplugs. So I'm gonna go grab some earplugs so I don't damage my ears. Smart, right? Thank you, Chris Temple, or L Director, as most people know him.
Hello, I'm L Director. This is L Director Vision. You're watching...
He's the one that actually got me earplugs. So we only bought earplugs because I went out and was shooting stuff with him, like shotguns and AR-15s and stuff because I'm a savage, but beside the point. Yeah, so I'm glad I've actually picked up another pair, and it's coming handy today. So we're gonna get back to this. We're gonna try to cut through this. It's causing a little bit of sparks that are happening, and it's because there's this little thin layer of metal. See that little thin layer of metal? Yeah, I gotta cut through that. It's not very thick is my point, actually. And I already got through it, so it's not really a big deal. It's just we gotta do stuff to get through it. Okay, guys? So earplugs in. Ha! It totally worked. Not very straight. I'm not a chainsaw expert, but I'm pretty sure that's not straight. It's okay. Point. I gotta get that boot off or whatever it is. So I'm gonna try to work on that right now. Okay, well that lasted all but like 3 seconds. I got tired of it, so I'm just gonna beat it with a hammer until it comes off. So I guess I didn't need to beat it with a hammer. You just like push down whatever this thing was, and then you just slide it off. But when in doubt, beat it over the head with a hammer. All right, time to take out the screws. So here's the idea, guys. It seems like it's gonna work great. I mean, it's just a little bit longer than it needs to be, but that curve though in the front, that just looks awesome. Anyways, I gotta figure out a way to measure this out so I can cut the holes and then drill the holes. I took this, my $7 drill that I got at the store anyways, and I lined it up with a skateboard, you know, the way I wanted it, like that, like this. And then I drilled straight through to make the holes. So now there's holes here. And I just need to widen those to a point where I can get, you know, I got to get it that wide. So now they're set, and all I'm going to do is, you know, maybe go a size up from this drill bit, maybe like twice or something, and just make it until it's that thickness. And then, man, then we pop in the hardware, and it should be done. And then we'll go try it out here in the wilderness in really cold Washington. Okay, so all is well. I needed to find the hardware from the old skateboard. It barely fits, dudes. It like barely fits. Okay, so the screw is there, but on the opposite side. All right, so I have this little nut that I'm gonna have my feet on, which is kind of gonna be annoying, but it's flush on this side. So I'm gonna put it in this way because it's flush and I figure it'd slide better with this facing down. And it looks like we're losing daylight. So I just wanna like do this real fast and see if it'll work and then try it out and then have like a full-fledged test tomorrow. And it should be good. So I'm gonna try to do that really fast now. Okay, so this project is totally working, but if you look at the way that a ski is made, it is shorter in the front, and then it gets thicker as it goes towards the back. It works fine, the screws totally fit on the front side, but as soon as you get to this back side, the hardware that I have isn't long enough to be put in through this side. This is actually pretty sturdy, like, it's probably not gonna move a whole lot, so I'm just gonna throw in the other one. Oh man, that metal tripod is super, super cold. Look at that, guys. It totally is done. Well, I mean, it's not completely done. I gotta figure out the whole thing at the bottom end so these don't move, but I mean, that's pretty sturdy. So, let's try it out, just a little test run. Let's go try it, let's go try it. So it's working, that's awesome. These may be the same clothes as yesterday, but don't tell anybody. And I look like a dork, watch. Oh, yeah, I gotta play the part. It's gonna be good. All right, so the ski board totally works. The snow is awful right now to try to do this. And I just keep getting stuck and I'm not sliding very far. Get out the way for future video, but it totally works. So what does it take away from this ski board? For basically, I paid $3 for the skis. If you have a saw, a drill, an old skateboard deck, and some hardware for some trucks, you can basically make this at home in like 20 minutes or something. Downsides, the snow gets really compacted in the grip tape, so you get really slippery, so you have to constantly clean it off every time you use it. It's not super sturdy, I'll tell you that much. I fell a couple times, or almost fell a couple times. That could be the bad snow though. I would give this to a kid. Maybe not for all ages, but for majority of them. And if there's something you want to do, man, I don't know, just do it. It was a better idea to put the screws in this way, so the bolts here and the nuts on the top, they don't catch the ground. Obviously the snow's bad, so I'm already catching ground because there's not enough snow on the floor. But this is beside the point. I mean, for the backside, because I didn't put any screws in it or anything, they actually have hardware that's really long for like people that use like risers on the skateboard. So you can probably find some bolts and a nut. You can find some that'll fit the backside of this, or to plug those in too if you want to. It'd just make this a little bit sturdier. I was attacking my sneezes. Ugh. Anyways, this does move a little bit. It'll stay on one side. But it's really not too bad. You can easily just put something through there and it'd be fine. But outside of that, man, this is a great idea. I like this idea. I should do some more random builds like this. It's not a bad day. Not a bad day. I think I broke it. Nope. I lied. It's all good. It's pretty sturdy. For my usual audience, I don't know how much traction this video will bring, but because it's a DIY kind of idea, there's actually a lot of people that like looking at that kind of stuff, so there might be some new people around. Anyways, if you know who I am, I'm Ernie Hernandez. I'm an audio engineer based out of Washington State. And I travel the world and the US with my wife doing music ministry. So if you want to stick around for that, lots of other videos talk about it. I just went to Japan. There's a link in the description down below, or wait to the end of the video. I actually put up a playlist for that. If you want to check those out, that was fantastic. In news, we are just finishing the Hymns CD, so we're actually almost done with a new old album because we're totally remastered this album. So I'm actually proofing it today, maybe today, tomorrow, finish all the edits, and then hopefully by the end of the week, actually, it should be up for digital download and you guys can buy those there on Laura Williams Music /store, or the link down in the description down below. As I was saying, today was a fantastic day. Yesterday was a fantastic day. I didn't fall and break my leg. I did hurt myself a little bit, but no injuries that were severe. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. You have a wonderful evening, night, morning. Do what you gotta do. Buenos noches and sayonara. I'm out of breath because it's cold and I'm out of shape, and nobody needs to know that. Okay, bye.